Hi, it's Monty from Sportive Cyclist, and this is probably one of the most esoteric videos I've released on this channel. Anyway, in a recent review of the Garmin Varia radar system, which is also a rear bike light, I featured it attached to the back of my saddlebag. This one here, noting the fact that there's only limited space on my seat post, and therefore I had taken the step of attaching it to the saddlebag, and actually you can see it's pretty sturdily attached there. Now, as a result of releasing that video, most of the feedback was asking me how I'd attached a Garmin Mount, which is how the Varia radar system attaches to your bike, to the back of my saddlebag. Now this is the Topeak, I think, Aero Wedge. I must have bought this one about 7 years ago. I'm pretty sure they still sell it. And I'll do this quick video to explain how that works. Anyway, so you can see here, hopefully, if it's not focusing on my face here, that the mount is firmly attached. Let's bring in the camera here. Boop, 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 boop. And the way that it is firmly attached is by using the, if we look here, I'm taking it out here on the back of our Topeak saddlebag, there is a little flap here of material. So in order to attach a Garmin mount to the back of your saddlebag, you obviously need said flap of material. Now, I would say that this is a relatively common feature of this sort of saddlebag where you have a flat back like this. It's quite reinforced. I had a quick Google. I haven't got a lot of experience of saddlebags. I had a quick Google and it looks like quite a few saddlebags do have this reinforced flap on the back here, and I imagine it's precisely for the purpose we're talking about. Now normally, I suppose you would have a rear bike light that would attach under there using whatever fixing methodology they use. In this case, all I did was use the standard Garmin rubber band. If you're used to using two rubber bands for a Garmin, perhaps you haven't made the mental leap as to how this will work, but if you just use the one, basically it's through the back of the flap here. Now we then try and remember which way round it will have gone, but you're doing the two at the bottom here, you're doing the two at the top here, such that it's nicely firmly attached there, and he's done it correctly. So horizontal, in order to put that on like this, we turn it around, we lock it, and our Varia radar light is nice and firmly attached to the back of the saddlebag. So, as I say, this is not an uncommon feature to have this flap, as far as I can see, on the back of a saddlebag. If you have a flap, then you can do this in order to attach your Garmin mount and your Varia. Otherwise, if you're thinking of getting any other bike light, most of them will attach to this flap, and this is where I used to attach my basic non-smart, non-radar bike light. So there we have it, probably a video not with widespread appeal, but for those of you who are interested, those of you who did ask on my Varia radar review, hopefully you found this useful. If you did, then please do give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. I've been Monty, this is Sportive Cyclist, the mammal channel, and I'll see you in the next video.